Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content. Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Friday. It's a big day over here, guys. It is our 1 year anniversary of Brown's Rod and Custom. And it started with that guy right there, the 1973 Volkswagen thing. A year ago today, it was sitting in the backyard and we did our first video and we were wondering if we should even do it. And man, I'm really glad we have. It's been a really fun experience. We've had a lot of really fun experiences with this whole thing and just meeting people and subscribers, and you guys have been amazing with the comments and just supporting us through this whole thing. And I just want to say thank you from both me and Big Ron and my mom Sue and Lizzie and my wife Megan. We really appreciate you guys, and we hope you stay along with us for the journey here. We got a lot more stuff to do. We're going to be around for a long time. I have no intentions of stopping what we're doing, and just maybe we'll learn something together. Maybe we'll build some cool stuff. You know, that's the plan. But yeah, kind of cool. I didn't even realize it until this morning. I got a notification that said it was a 1 year anniversary. I'm like, it's been a year? Oh my god. But yeah, so really excited about that. Really happy. Really want to thank everybody for everything. You guys have been amazing, for all the continued support, and I mean, just meeting you guys at the shows, buying parts from some of you guys, you know, I mean, just everything. The comments, I mean, you guys have been really helpful and really involved in the channel, and there's a lot more to come this year, so this next year, so expect that. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff, and above and beyond building the cars. We're going to have the website up. We'll have merchandise and all that kind of stuff for you guys if you want to do that. We're going to do the special edition thing, shirt and hat and all that kind of stuff. Megan's been working on that in the background. Matter of fact, she's all over me every day to get the thing finished so she can take pictures of the thing for the t-shirt. But we're getting there. So yeah. So stay tuned for all of that. Just want to say thanks, guys. Really appreciate you. And stay tuned for this next clip. I'm going to show you everything on the 57 Belair that we've been working on today. Thanks again. Hey, guys. Well, today has been all about wet sanding and using the DA. Ron DA'd the roof, the 57 Belair. Got it looking pretty good. I wet sanded everything else, and just getting it down to it's all new panels. We got a couple things. We got a couple dents here we got to deal with. There's a couple dents in the roof. Really need to do a little work right here where they welded the quarter to here. Needs a little love, but all in all, it's not too terrible. We're getting there. We're hoping to get this primed in the next, get those spots taken care of, and get this primed here in the next, hopefully tomorrow. By the end of the day tomorrow would be great, but it might be the next day. Might be a Sunday thing. But I think we're getting closer though. And then if nothing else, this is way down the road. I did go to Auto Body Express today, and we finally decided on a paint. We're going with the high-tech Hot Rod Black. Right here. 1401 high-tech Hot Rod Black. This is the urethane paint catalyst, the hardener, I guess, activator. So, stuff apparently is not the easiest thing to spray. It is single stage, you can see there. So kind of what that means is it's kind of a paint and a clear all in one. You It's not like base coat, clear coat, and you can't buff it, can't wet sand it, and it's completely unforgiving. So if you get dirt in it, or you get a bug flies in it or something to that effect, it stays. So that's you know, where we're at. We were, as you guys know, we were going to do turquoise and white. That changed to a matte black. When we'd never sprayed matte black, went and talked to Nick, and basically matte black is one of the harder things to spray, and it's pretty expensive. So that's not happening. And then we thought, okay, we'll use the U-pole, and then we'll just put a black sealer over it. Well, they don't make a black sealer, so at least not at our auto body shop. So paint shop. So they make a dark gray, which is not what he wants. So then this was the next option. So this is what we're going to do. It will be a satin black. Okay, so it won't be a shiny black. It'll be a satin black. So that's kind of where this is at. This is what we did all day today. We are collecting parts. Don brought me the new fuse kit, so all the new glass fuses, original fuse panel. So we're using the original style fuses, and then he also brought me a new neutral safety switch, which is exciting. We did go over to Don's this morning. The trunk here, we were missing some pieces. We didn't have this latch, and we didn't have the piece that goes here. So we went over and took it off the original trunk lid to the car that he had over there. And that took a while because these didn't want to come out, and it was, you know, typical old rusty crap. Just, you know, needed some love to get it out. But then we realized real quick, there's a panel that goes here that the latch comes down and latches to, and it's not here. So Don went ahead and ordered that from Eckler's today, and so hopefully in the next week it'll come in, and then we can get back on the trunk, because we don't really want to go any farther with the trunk until we know we can open, shut it, and latch it and do all the things. So it is where it's going to be now, make it fit, right? So there's that. So some things got done. Really, I've been running most of the day getting paint. We went to buy the paint. Me and Don went over to get the paint, and then they didn't have it, but their Port Richey store had it, so we paid for it, and then they called me at 3:30 and went back a couple hours later and picked it up. And so just been going back and forth, getting the things for this. But you know, as you guys know, you guys build cars, that's part of it. There are days where you're going to make 100 trips to the fucking O'Reilly's. It's going to happen. But this is where we're at. I think we're looking pretty good for getting this thing primed. Ron tomorrow will be working on these spots down here, cleaning this up, and this, couple things on the roof. Not a lot. Anything we find he's going to hit, and then yeah, wipe this thing down and shoot it with the U-pole. High build, which we still have another gallon of, thank God. So it'll look like this. The car will look like this. And these parts are actually looking really good. They're ready to block again, and block wet sand, and get them ready for paint. Really, they're pretty much there. So we know they fit and all that, so that's a huge step in the right direction. So most of this car is not that far off from paint. Actually, all of this and all of this is ready to be painted. I need to sand it down again, scuff it up, and then it's ready for paint. So this is all of the core support, the side plates to the core support, I'm going to call them. This is your hood latch bracket. These are the brackets for the I want to say the light bar, I'm thinking, or the grill. Battery box. Then you've got core support top, I believe, one of these. And then the other one is the for the light bar. It's a support bar that goes there, and then this bracket actually goes inside of it on one side. So you know, all of this stuff realistically could probably get wet sanded and painted now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. Now that we have paint, kind of see what that looks like. Now, one of the things they did tell us is on the paint, we got to do it on a, pretty much it's calling for a 77 degrees or higher temperature, outside temperature, or booth temperature when we paint it. Otherwise it'll kind of blush, right? It'll get that white haze to it, and we don't want that. So we got to find the right day. Today was a little cooler. You can see Tony's wearing a sweatshirt. I was wearing one earlier. So that's one hurdle. The other is, you know, 50% overlap on when you're spraying it, and then also when you spray this paint, from what I understand of it, you can, if you don't have 50% overlap, it can look streaky, which we don't want. And they say don't put a bunch of coats on, put 2 coats on and that's it. And basically, if you're going to do a panel with this, you don't want to kind of, I'll show you what I'm saying here. So like if you're going to do this door, you don't want to like spray to here. You want to spray all the way across the door, all the way across, all the way across. Otherwise you could have weird lines and whatnot with this paint. So we will bring it to you though. We'll show you what happens. I'm not really thrilled about the fact that you can't wet sand and buff it, but just because of what we're going to be, our environment we're going to paint it in. But I'm hoping we don't get a lot of dust and we don't get, you know, a tarantula, you know, a 7-foot mosquito decides to land in it and die, you know, those kind of things. So see where that goes. But because if it does, we can't really fix it other than sand it down and repaint it. So I doubt we're going to do. So that is where we're at here, guys. Thanks for watching Brown's Rod and Custom. I will hit you guys up in a little bit and close this thing out, but I wanted to bring you this, just kind of give you an update of where we're at. Talk to you soon.